Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a good Monday today. Hope you had a good weekend. Spooky month is soon. Very excited about this. Speaking of, I may have been so excited for Spooky Month that I forgot that there was another part of this game still. But you know what? We're gonna see if we see how things go. Oops. Yeah, that was a big oops on that one, you know. So when I said like I didn't know what we were playing on Monday, or when I said on Friday that I didn't know what we were playing today, yeah, I may have been going like, "Oh, it's spooky month soon," you know. Clearly, you know, I'm going to be playing something Halloween. No. We're going to be finishing this today. I don't know exactly how much longer there is to the story at this point. Honestly, we saw a good chunk of it, and also, where the heck are we? I think over there was our turtle friend that we had that we saw last time. Well, there's a bunch of bamboo, so that's something, I suppose. Bamboo grows anywhere, but... So which direction? Oh, okay. No clues. Fantastic. We're gonna stumble around for a few minutes here, clearly. Oh! There's an elephant. There's several elephants. How did I miss you guys? And also capybaras. Either that or swimming wombats. No, it's probably wombat swimming. Yeah, they're walking exactly like the...
Let's follow those elephants and see where they're heading.
Except it wasn't rolling, so never mind. It might not have been the wombats. It might have been a small capybara. Hello, elephant. Oh, I can become the elephant. Because why not? Might be the only way to get through the bamboo, honestly. Love the subtle screen shake every time we take a step here. Yes. Hey, Pseudo, how's it going? But yeah, we were an elephant. Of many creatures I was not expecting to be. That was one of them. Maybe I should have stayed an elephant. Because I don't think I can make it. Can I make it through here without being an elephant? No, I cannot. Okay. Back to the elephants. La-di-da-di-da. I don't know if these guys have a specific move they'll do. No, it doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem to be the case. They walk very slowly. But there is very much a point to being them right now, it seems like. If I'm not mistaken, you know, I think that we're specifically African elephants right now, based on the shape of the ears. Usually Asian elephants have much smaller ears. As far as species go. Do I need to cross through more, bamboo? It does not appear to be the case. Thank you for the ride. It was a lovely time. Time to be a fish again, I suppose. Whee! Does that mean this game canonically takes place in Africa? I'm not sure. It might. Hold up. I was able to do the jump a moment ago. Can I... Can I get the angle working now, hopefully? No? Oh, there we are. There we go. I do have a few questions about some of the creatures we've seen thus far. You know, like, if it is intended to take place on the African continent, you know, what are some of the creatures I've seen so far then that I've identified? I may have completely misidentified them. I don't think I necessarily needed to be this little buddy, but... Double check things. Okay. I suppose it would have to be this path forward. But not sure if there were other details I was missing. Oh, yeah, that's kind of an important detail to be missing. Is that's a very sheer drop. That I decided, yeah, you're not going to do that. Is there a path down from here? I'm going to guess no without some assistance. And when I say assistance, I mean like finding a little critter here can survive that fall. Because I think it's going to tell me no in a moment here. Nope, we're good. Triggered a cutscene too. Uh-oh. That seems problematic. Yeah, we got a stampede going on here, it looks like.
Oh no. A sandstorm.
Oh, a sandstorm on top of that. I'm running. I'm not sure I can outrun the wind, though. Maybe now I have a chance at outrunning the wind. At the very least, I'm probably built more to take a lashing from the sandstorm now. Let me take a look-see. Yeah. It's catching up to us. But I think we're in better shape than we were, maybe. Fingers crossed? Or did it decide I needed to redo that? I don't think it decided I needed to redo it, so that's good, but...
Run! Faster! The sandstorm's right behind us!
Oh, okay. Can I remember how to...
Quick!
Where are they? And let's see if I can remember something real quick. Okay, that's... Right, okay. That wasn't the button I meant to hit there. Can I? Yes, there we are. I can break through that. Good news. Okay, that doesn't break. Do I go this way, or do I just become... I guess I become a wolf again and just go right through here. Yep, there we are.
Look at these buildings. The Machiruku truly were master builders. I never would have thought I'd set foot in an actual Machiruku city.
Let's try not to interrupt them.
These buildings are massive. I always wondered what happened to the Machiruku.
I'm going to say either we were involved somehow, or there was a massive sandstorm like we just went through. Oh, the buffalo made it through. So that's all good. Hello, bird friends. Just because I enjoy playing as the bird, even if I'm not great at it. Hello? Ah. Well, that was a very necessary interlude. Becoming the little buddy right here, I think. How to...
I never would have thought I'd set foot in an actual Machiruku city. This is unbelievable. These buildings are massive. I always wondered what happened to the Machiruku.
So what did happen to him? I get a feeling we're gonna find out.
They got to you. No, they're holding the soldiers back so you can escape.
They chased us through here, it looks like. Oh, that's pretty, that little pond there. Down the waterfall, I suppose? Nice little glide here. There we are. There's our speedy travel here. Not quite sure which direction we're heading in just yet, but probably down through this. Yep. There we are. But yeah, it's a good question about where this game canonically takes place. Oh. Down through here? Pretty good swimmer, I gotta say. Watching the memories there. First answer that comes to mind is a fictional location. I mean, that's a possibility. I mean, it's entirely possible it's Africa, and I've just been misidentifying creatures this whole way, so... Oh? Become mountain goat? Oh. That is not the direction I meant to go, but okay. Also, found a relic. It was a chisel. I'm going to assume that the chisel is just a chisel, but we're gonna take a look anyway. A fairly fine chisel, possibly for work on statues and such. So yep, the chisel is just a chisel. That is not the button I meant to press there. There we are. That animal is the greatest of all time. I mean, we're at least able to scale walls, it looks like, so... until I fail at doing so. Which will probably be fairly frequently here. There we are. Suddenly had Lion King popping through my head even though I'm playing as a mountain goat there. It's like, brother, help me! They definitely give us plenty of opportunities to grab another mountain goat if we decided ahead of time to quit being one, which I don't know why we would. Except for the part where jumping up isn't always as reliable as I would hope. There we are. Okay, now we need to become wolf for this. Oh dear, what's happening now? They broke through the rest of them, I take it? Oh. Never mind.
Is he stuck?
That does seem to be the issue. Seems to be underneath that rock there. Poor thing.
You always were good with animals, weren't you?
Pet the wild doggo. Oh no. The timing. Meanwhile, the mountain goat just watches in the background.
Seems you made a friend.
At the very least, we helped a little one back there. I assume we need to get out of here by becoming mountain goat again. Watch, I'm gonna miss this jump. Nope. Okay. It just felt like the type of thing that I would do. Okay, there's another memory all the way over there. That's what I thought. It was like I should be able to ram walls here. What we got going on over here? Ah, there used to be a bridge here. That's a very large bridge to have collapsed.
Remarkable. It must have taken ages to build this.
That too. I assume we can cross this now. Oh, nope, we can't.
Seems they weren't quite ready to finish it. What do you think happened?
Could be an earthquake, actually, now that I'm thinking. Let's see. Is there a path down from this? Yes, there is. I'm still gonna be mountain goat just because. This segment of the game may be a little nerve-wracking if you're scared of heights. Uh-oh. Case in point. Quick time event. We made it! And we found some mushrooms. Okay, now where? Now where do we go? Oh. Become bird. So, sorry, Mountain Goat, we kind of just left you on that platform. I hope you can find your way down. This is probably gonna, yeah, that did not work the way I was hoping. Okay, I should have still been the bird. It seems like, okay. There's the barricade over there. Well, there's the goat down there. There's a goat down there, I should say, not the goat. Not the same one as I was before. Okay, that at least broke my fall somewhat. I could probably just drop down on the one side, but what's the fun in that? We're gonna become a mountain goat again. Gonna break things. Boom. There's also... Okay, we know where to go next, I think. Is down those steps, potentially, but... Either that or I just skipped an entire section. Another fire.
What are they doing?
Oh no.
But your little friend.
Yeah.
Look. He made it.
I'm glad for that.
Poor thing. Look at you two.
He sees us with our wild doggo friend. Okay, that sounded like the barricade should be breaking, just... Oh, hello. Okay, maybe that's... Transport system for stones. That could be interesting. Hold on. This must have been used to lift heavy loads, possibly for construction. That's an interesting contraption. I mean, it's a wheel, but the point being, the way it was, the system around it seemed to have been built. Be goat. Break a wall. Ah, down from here, I think. Yeah, this is the way to get to the barricade. We'd just be sliding down here, wolf form. Oh boy. Huh. Oh, again, missed the jump. That's the jump I expected to pull off last time. Okay. Huh. There we are. We continue running. Big jump. I think this is my new favorite animal to become in this game at the moment, just because. Mushrooms. But just because I can climb up these sheer rocks and whatnot. It's a neat little trick that they can do. As a boulder narrowly misses me. Now how on earth did she and the little wolf puppy make it through this section, though, is the bit I'd like to know. Ring. What do we got for a ring? A ring with what appears to be one half of some sort of symbol. Oh, well, this isn't good. It's very, very cold. We're goats, so it's not gonna bother us, I don't think, but other than I can't see, and I already get lost easily enough.
Oh, goats. That should give us some new climbing skills. Let's go up.
Yeah? Oh, derp. There we are. Into the cave. Here's our little, cuddly buddies there. Other than the wolf puppy. I'm staying the goat just in case we need to scale something else. It also probably makes sense in the regard of, it's very cold right here. They're adapted for this type of weather. So, I don't know if I would expect to kind of freeze in the meantime, but... There's another goat, so I'm presuming there's... Yep, I would have to break through here. It was either that or climbing. There we are. For some reason, the ramming didn't work initially. Hello, mushrooms. Are you on the path of the place? Yeah, you're on the path of where I need to go. Seriously, how did our character traverse this as not a goat? I'm very curious. Like, people are not incapable of climbing, but this is extremely, sheer here. Alright. Perseverance, yeah, I guess so. Rolling through the snow as a tiny wombat thing. It's not Christmas yet. Let's not start to sing. Ho ho ho. Anyway. I at least have a relic over here. A brooch. And my headphones going off. My headphones did not appreciate my sudden stint of singing there. I was going, it's not even Halloween, stop. Hold up. Alright. Oh, I can't even see my chat now. Hold on. Again. There we are. Now we're good. I can read what folks are saying now. Let's see, relics again. What's the brooch? Some sort of brooch. Looks like a simple clip-on mechanism. Fair enough. Oh, that time the jump worked. Oh, we're on the right track. We're seeing that we went through here with our wolf buddy. Oh boy. Is it going to stop me, or is it just going to slow me down for a bit here? Oh, it just slowed me down a bit. Chapter 6, Temple of the Sun. In the middle of snow. Okay. Checks out. Oh good, we can run again. For now. Yeah, these drifts are serious, huh? Let's see. Oh, here's a clear path. Clear-ish path. Let's try to follow this. See if that'll help us make better headway. Can I get over there? Maybe not. Okay. Probably in that cave right there. I was curious whether there was a relic back in that corner. At the very least, but... yeah, here we are. No.
You were doing this for her, weren't you? For Wayla. You wanted revolution. She didn't. She wanted them to understand. That's what you were doing now. Trying to lead them to understand. By showing them the past.
Is he starting to question now, too? Or is he just struggling with what he thinks he needs to do?
That dagger. I remember that emblem. But that must mean... I'm your father.
Well
The
then.
one who ordered your home to be burned down. The one who killed the woman you loved. Wait. Wolf! I'm sorry! Please! Where are you?
I'm not sure an I'm sorry is going to cover this. Just an I'm sorry alone, honestly.
Wolf. I didn't know, I swear. I'm a terrible person. don't deserve your forgiveness.
Hey, Anth, how's it going? We just had a fun revelation in the story here. Oh, our little wolf friend did make it through this. It's going all right? I'm glad to hear. I'm hoping I'm following the path right. The fact that I keep finding the path, I hope, is a good sign, and there's a door in front of me. So, fingers crossed. Anything I need to keep an eye out for? Well, the path is definitely getting narrower, so probably I'm going the right way here. But yeah, glad to hear you're hanging in there. Oh dear. Trying to protect us.
Just come with me already! What are you trying to prove? You've lost! Accept it!
I don't accept anything! It's your fault! All of it!
Kalani, stop!
Are you too afraid to open your eyes for once?
Stop!
Blindly follow orders. Look around you!
Kalani, stop it!
Oh no.
Kalani!
That's something you can't take back.
What did you make me do?
There's not much to say at this moment, honestly. It's clear he does still care about her, but that really... As I was saying, that's something you can't really take back. Oh no. Okay. I thought for a second things were gonna take a much worse turn there. Mm. Man.
I killed you. Wolf. I don't know what to say.
You and me both. I'm just gonna poke my nose at some mushrooms and maybe we'll each figure out the words eventually. Oh, hello. Are you an eagle or are you a vulture? I've played all the animals, apparently. That was what that was.
I hope you can forgive me, Kalani. I would understand if you just leave me here. I don't deserve the City of Light. I don't deserve you.
Oh, that's... Oh, that was a hole in the middle of that. I was like... Okay, I also got an achievement for flying a lot. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. I probably need to head down this way. Beautiful song.
That looks like a whisper stone.
Oh, cannot... Okay. It said cannot return to Wolf here. I must have hit it like just the right moment, because, yeah. Hmm. Just carving our name, sending us off. Hmm.
I remember now. I gave you a funeral here. I know you didn't believe in the ritual, Kalani, but this meant a lot to me. Kalani, I finally realized what you were trying to tell me with all this. Why you brought me here. I was wrong about it all. I've always been. It was never you who needed guidance to the City of Light, was it?
It was you.
It was me. I'm the lost Ember. Do you see this? That's the City of Light. It has to be.
Definitely looks like it.
Come on.
Chapter 7, The City of Light. Things got a little fuzzy there. I'm not sure if it's just my computer or if it was the spray from the from the water here. Sorry about that. That does look like a lovely place. It could just be me. I'm not sure how much closer we're getting to it, but we're slowly getting there, I think. We're definitely looking at the same barrier as before. We're almost there. Time to break the barrier.
No, no.
Oh no.
Wait. What just happened?
That's a good
Wasn't
question.
that the City of Light? I don't understand. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe there isn't even such a thing. Maybe this whole idea. Who even needs it anyway? If there's one thing I learned, it's that you and me, Wolf. That's really all I needed. What? Kalani? But I
see. May have just been his vision of the City of Light before.
Wolf.
And that she's about to take him to the real one, or perhaps he's right, and there isn't necessarily such a thing.
Thank you.
To the sun. And there we are. That's been Lost Ember. Definitely say that was a very beautiful game visually. We are ending off a very interesting game story. Yeah, I agree, dude. It was a very interesting way to tell the story that they wanted to tell. I like that one person's name, a humble badger. But yeah, I quite enjoyed that. We got lost a few times, which, you know, that's just how exploration games go. I know it was a bit more on the walking simulator side of exploration game, but we didn't find everything. I'm not really looking to try to hunt down everything on stream. We're finishing the game a little early, so we might switch to something else in a minute once we've given dues to everybody who contributed, letting the credits play out. Are these all people? I think these may all be contributors to, I missed the heading, honestly, but it may have been contributors to a Kickstarter or similar. I did see, however, Devolver Digital mentioned in there. Oh gosh. Person's name. I'm sorry for making the credits longer. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that person. I appreciate that person's sense of humor. Never seen a game that included all the backers in the credits? Quite a few games do that, actually. The ones that get significant funding from that, and ones that have, like, promised, like, oh, you get your name in the game. You know, especially. When you play a bunch of, indie titles, you see this, semi-frequently these days. And my headphones just decided to do their thing again. I think the music may have cut at this point, but that's not my headphones, I'm pretty sure. There were quite a few folks that contributed to this. Let's see. In the meantime, try to fix up my... There we are. My headphones. We're only in the P section at the moment. The letter P. Yeah, quite a nice game, I believe. I would say. There were moments, if I'm being fully honest, there were moments where I felt like they probably could have divided up the cutscenes a little more, you know, but other than that, I would say I very much enjoyed that. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making this game. Now, where do I find the any key? No. I had to make the joke there momentarily. Okay, so we have finished this off a lot sooner than I thought today, but thankfully not quite as soon as my one incident with the game Inside. Where it was just like, oh, literally walk through a door, you're done. But yeah. We're not gonna call stream early. We're going to figure out another game real quick, but I'm not 100% sure what I can or want to do at this moment. We've got a few games that are like roguelikes we can get some runs in on. We can possibly do a chill PowerWash simulator to round out the rest of today. But what does everyone think? What type of game do you think you might want to see fill in a little bit on the back end of stream today? I encourage feedback on this point. I don't really want to do one that's like super story heavy, you know, like I don't want to advance in a game that people weren't expecting me to do today. You know, it's just something that's, hey, can do a few runs of this and it's not going to affect too much. We'll just let this play in the background for a moment as well while we're thinking here. You have an idea, dude? What you got for me? Since you're the first one to respond, but you'll need to go on BRB. Yeah, I was kind of figuring that. I'm just going like, right now it's nice to have a little bit of music in the background. Be right there as you go to BRB. Alright, one moment while I'm gonna let the music play, but I'm gonna go BRB and I'm gonna mute myself for a moment so that we can talk real quick. So, see y'all in a couple minutes. I'm not gonna put up a timer, just because I don't know exactly how long this is gonna take. So yeah, BRB. So I just want to talk real quick while I'm doing this, just to explain what I'm doing, so, because the music is playing, but you know, I kind of have to do my setup live here real quick. So dude introduced me to a new game I can play. I need to set up my my view for this thing. So one moment. You're seeing this go down live. I'm going in blind. I don't know what to expect off of this, honestly. Will this please work? Fingers crossed. Maybe it won't work in that context. Hold up. Huh. Dude, I am going to call in my, backup, tech guy, because I can't figure this out at the moment. While I'm live. This is a little awkward. Things are not working the way they should at the moment, and I may need backup here. I'm not sure this is going to be captured the way I want it to be here. Do I need to restart the game? I'm not sure. It's not capturing the game that he suggested for me.
Yeah, when in doubt.
We're trying a lot of stuff in the meantime here. Try to get this figured out real quick. Please work. I'm not sure this one's gonna work, dude.
Nuts. Sorry.
Okay. So we were attempting to play if anyone remembers Suika game, that game where you drop a fruit, apparently it was a roguelike similar to that. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work out in this regard. We're probably going to need to make, like, a significant cut here just in the middle of the stream because, like, tech issues. But, let's see here. Oh, don't tell me I completely got rid of my one, my window for PowerWash, no! More tech issues momentarily, but I should be able to at least fix this one. OBS can be a pain. You're not wrong there, dude. Well, at least we have imagery now. So yes, you get to see my setup live. I probably do this the least efficient way, honestly. But that's not going to be perfect, but we might at least have it where it'll work. Oh, come on. Don't go outside my nice frame, please. Thank you. Okay, and then we're gonna, because it's gonna be a little bit boring without music, I'm gonna figure something out here. that moment when I was not prepared for everything that just happened. So maybe we just go no music for a moment while I'm trying to. The true challenges of streaming. Yes, you're seeing them live right now. Because I was not properly prepared. It turns out there's a lot more preparation that goes into streaming than a lot of folks realize sometimes. And I completely forgot to set up a backup plan. Oh, that is a weird issue I'm seeing appear there, but okay. Hopefully. Hey. We have music. And PowerWash Simulator 2 is coming out, but we're going to be playing the first one. Just because we needed something light after that story. Let me, actually undo my controller and just play this mouse and keyboard. This is some nice, lo-fi by Fat Frog Studios. Let's go to the specials. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did not finish the Halloween house, so now we're doing spoopy thing. Just 2 more seconds while I'm correcting something, so people don't get angry at me that that I changed games. There we are. Okay. Can everyone hear me and hear the music all right? I sure hope so. I don't remember the voice that I gave Megan last time I played this, so unfortunately you're kind of missing the Lost the music? Okay, maybe the music needs to be a little higher? Yeah, it might be a little low. Hold up. How'd that? Is the audio balance all right? I hope so. Let's resume the job here. There we go. So yeah, just something nice and light while we're processing everything that happened in that story that we just of the game that we just played. So this is a partially done, but has been done on stream before level of the game. So we're gonna try to work on this, and this the audio shouldn't be cut out too much from, let's see if I can remember, hold on. It's control, there we go. We're helping our fellow witch out by cleaning her nice house. Unfortunately got a little pranked, I think, by, if I remember the story correctly. I didn't read through it again. No, that's not the right option there. What was the correct... Control was not the one for doing this without moving the whole screen around. So what was it? Alt? No? Okay. C? C! There we are. No wonder I thought it was Control. I have not touched this since basically last year, I believe? The level, at any rate. So yeah, drastically different game that we're playing at the moment, but sometimes you just gotta take a breather from the heavy story games, you know? Take a moment to just kind of sit with it. And there are different heads for the power washer I can be using for this, but this is a pretty decent, like, workhorse for these scenarios, at least. Actually, let me see if I remember. Ah, well, I can rotate it like this. There's that, at least. Getting in the mood for the spooky season. It's very, very soon. I hope to be playing a few, kind of spooky and a few very spooky games during the month, but, oh, that might be, Hopefully that's not too loud music there. That kind of came on, started up aggressively there with that music. But the fun part is scheduling all this stuff that I want to play around Silksong. That is, if I don't manage to at least get one ending this week. I kind of am shooting for that. Then I can maybe take a quick break. Come back and do some other endings. What does everyone think on that regard? Or in that regard, I should say. I'll clean the top in a moment here. You know, get at least one ending of Silksong in and then switch over to Spooky Games Month mode. Kami will soon have to 24/7 to play half the games she wants to. Indeed! But on that note, I really need to start making the short videos I've been intending to for quite some time. Like the entire reason I started the channel. Need to start making some videos about breaking through my backlog of games. So I guess I'll need to come up with a way for the day to be 48 hours long in order to do that and actually play the games on top of that. Speaking of Silksong, just found a video called Last Judge, but also with Second to Last Judge, where it's just 2 last judges at once. Oh my gosh. That sounds painful. I imagine there's times where you just get stuck and there's nothing you can do much on that. Like you get pinched between 2 waves of the spinning attack or something. Face this way, that should help out a little bit here. But yeah, hopefully I can get around to making those shorts. I just stumbled across one of the notes that I had been taking on an early one, and just like, oh yeah, I've been meaning to do this. I need to get back to that. You know, after sitting on it for nearly a year, or over a year actually, I think at this point. There's also Moss Mother and Moss Father and Moss Brother and Moss Sister, which you just got a notification. Oh my gosh. The modding community be popping off, I take it. The whole Moss family got reunited again against Hornet. Yeah, it sure does sound like it. Like, but where's Moss' cousin? Where's Moss' aunt, uncle, and others? I assume they're coming along eventually. Either that or it's a very small family. I just had a thought. Where's Moss second cousin twice removed? That's what I'd like to know. Where are they in the middle of that fight? House is finally starting to look a little better, it looks like. But we definitely have more work to do here. These other folks did a number on this house. It's not appreciated. It's not like the ice rink where at least some of it was legitimate art. Or at least at this point. This is just heck you in particular. You probably think that it gets boring all the way out here on my own, but that's really not the case, says Megan. The person for whom we are cleaning the house. There's always something fun to do. Ah, here we go. Climb up the... Cleaning a vampire's house of witches. This is a witch's house. Yesterday, I walked up to the top of the rear tower, swallowed myself in turf, and slithered down the entire stairwell like a snake. Just witch things. But yeah, I seem to... Actually, I think I can... If I go back here, can I actually read what the... Yes, host this year's Halloween party. Castle's been hit by a muck spell. Rift growing in which community? Yeah, the Sour Sisters. The Sour Sisters, took great exception to the fact that this was a very bright and festive Halloween home. So we need to help her out. Our sister witch here. So that this can be ready for the Halloween party. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see, can I actually... Oh, that's a fun reflection there. I don't remember that happening last time that I was playing this. Go ahead and clean it from this angle. Probably not the yeah, I missed a corner doing it this way. Let's rotate. There we are. Hopefully yep, there's the staircase. That's looking a lot better. Yeah, fingers crossed we can get this done before Halloween, huh? I mean, we missed it last year, but I think we have a pretty good chance of making it by this year's Halloween. If I could have found a little more spoopy music, that would have been fantastic for this, but didn't want to have y'all waiting much longer, since things were already kind of scuffed in the transition over. But since we're thinking about, or at least I'm thinking about Spooky Month, and Halloween and trick-or-treat and all that good stuff, what's everyone's favorite candy to get? Or was everyone's favorite candy to get, depending on whether you go trick-or-treating still or not? I think, yeah, that's clean. That one's clean. That one's clean. Okay. Like, what type of candy would you want to see from a house in order for you to label it, this is the good house? This is the house with the good candy. Or what kind of candy would you put out? We'll open it up to all kinds of answers here. Let me crouch down. There we are. Never actually gone trick-or-treating and neither found anyone trick-or-treating at the house. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's definitely declined some in recent years, but at least where I live. Other communities do that a lot more, or at least do, like, what's called trunk-or-treat, where they, all get together their cars and they basically do trick-or-treating, but they run it out of the back of the car. Trick or treat was a grand tradition back in my day. Go to your next door neighbor, going, give me the good stuff. Or we'll throw eggs at your house. I never actually did that. I've never actually seen that happen, like mostly just in movies, but that one time parents tell the kids, the one time parents tell kids to take the candy for the creepy Vanna's trunk or treat. You know, at least they're present for that. You know? Let's see. I should probably pick this up and let's see if I can actually Yep, okay, I need something a little taller. That's not exactly the placement I would have hoped for this ladder, but I guess it'll work. I don't like having to aim between these, the rungs of the ladder here. Still worked out. Nice. That is a very messy corner. At least that's the front tower cleaned now. One tower down. I don't know how many left to go. I suppose we might as well climb up this and then give this the rest of the wash down from here. Hey there, Half Decent. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon to you too. We finished up our initially planned games, so we're getting in the spooky vibes for Halloween. By cleaning up our sister witch's house here. Nice. Okay, there's that side done. I didn't want to end stream early. So better to fill in something else, you know? Got some nice lo-fi on. And just kind of go, you know? I could probably get this from down here. Amazing as in you're doing amazing? Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. Go ahead and get this corner worked on here. Oh, it's the front tower battlement. No wonder it decided to consider that a separate item. Okay. I was wondering why front tower was cleaned and then was labeled cleaned and then there's still this to go. Nope, it's just a completely different part of the tower. There's more mess on the other side of that, but it's gonna be a little trickier to get to. I'm gonna need the, either a really tall ladder, or I'm gonna need to set up several to get to that. Still try to reach this ledge as best I can from here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up the other ladder for this, I'm sure. Oh, no, actually the scaffolding should do this. Scaffolding should manage it. Can I set down the ladder, please? The game says no. I have to set it up. Alright. Don't mind me while I lift this, gigantic piece of scaffolding. That's not the button. There we are. That's the one I wanted. I know I'm not doing this in the most efficient way, but... oh well. You know? It gets cleaned, and that's the important part. As far as this game is concerned. There we are. Clean the underside here. These PowerWash projects always seem to take longer than one would think. It's like, oh, it's just a house. No, you've got all these little tiny bits that you need like be super detailed about. Still all in all a relaxing game. Oop. Until I fall. Sorry for anyone with a fear of heights, I just suddenly dropped. Yeah, one more layer up I think is where I needed to be. Close enough. See. Try to get this side as much as I can without moving the scaffolding. I can also just climb on the building. I'm not really feeling that vibe right this second. Some of these angles are a little tricky for that. Ah, yes, the Owl House. A show that was canceled much before its time. They still somehow managed to stick the landing as best they could, though, I think. Can I actually get most of the details from right here? Maybe. It's not going to cover everything, but it'll get a good chunk of it. The nice little weather vane. I might need to climb on the roof in a moment, actually. Get some of these corners. Oh. That's a bit I can get to right there, maybe? Okay. I don't know what I'm missing yet on the owl house. It might just be like a corner underneath on the underside there. Let's descend carefully here. As we saw, I can just drop off, but... yeah, there we are. That seems semi-safe to drop from there. Okay, we cleaned the turret. Where is the... Maybe go back up here, take another look at the bottom of the owl house. There we are. I don't know how I missed it right there, and my headphones decided, oh, that's gonna cost you your ability to hear, but I think that should be let's get the long extension, see if that'll... There we are. That got us covered there. The house roof still needs work, I know. Overall. Go back to our short extension for right now. All right. Will you let me pick this up? Thank you. It's much appreciated. I'm still not a huge fan of how I can't, like, just climb up this side. But what are you gonna do sometimes? Alright, what am I missing on the battlement here? Let's see if I can actually crawl around and find it. There's a bit there. That's probably... oh, there we are. There's our problem. Okay, now that's clean. This window needs work, clearly. Or maybe it's not clear because obviously we can't see through it. But bump. There we are. Maybe that angle will cover us. Perhaps. I'm seeing some good signs that it might. For one, I can actually see the corners of where the dirt is. Oh, welcome, Dog Quizito. Can you play with me? I'm not really set up to do multiplayer, but they unfortunately, but I appreciate the offer. And thank you for stopping by. Perhaps someday I'll be open for multiplayer games on the channel, but it's been a very rare occurrence. Yeah, I'm gonna have to climb on the roof. I don't want to do this. It's a little tricky, a little unstable. Got the weather vane cleared, though. Cleaned, I should say. Whee! Okay. This should do it for the front turret roof, I think, from this angle. Yes, no, maybe? Am I missing something somewhere? Is there a speck of dirt that's... Oh, there we are. Okay, so the weather vane, the front turret... Oh, the suspended turret roof still needs done. Oof. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, I actually made the jump. Awesome. And that'll do it. There we are. Okay. Got that side of the dormer roof. What do you mean there's more dirt? It's probably on the underside, isn't it? Yeah. That's where all the gunk is. Now, there's one thing that kind of bothers me sometimes with this game is like some walls are solid walls and some walls are like, oh, this is 20 different pieces. And they all count separately. Just kind of seems a little disjointed logic there, but... And it's only if you really, like, think about it too hard about that. In the end, it all works the same, but... There we are. That should be, yep, that's the house dormer roof. That should be the house dormer cleaned. Yep, there we are. We're getting some decent progress on this. I'm not sure we're getting through with it in an hour, but we might get there. Wow, you're nearly done. I'm getting so excited, says Megan. I can't wait for the party now. Me too. I love a good Halloween celebration. Last couple of weeks, I brewed up some real winners in the apothecary. Oh? Do tell, Megan. Or do I have to wait until I'm done? Ah. Love potions, dance charms, laugh incantations, even vocabulary boosting conjurations. I think you may have taken one of them before you sent this message, Megan. It's going to be mega fantastico. Yeah, she definitely took that potion. We have a smaller dormer over here. This one should take a little less time than the other. Don't miss that little corner there. What am I missing? I don't think it was the corner here, but something. Oh, nope, there is definitely dirt in there. There's more over here. Lovely. I don't know why I would ever expect anything to be clean in this game. The entire point is cleaning it. Climb up the edge of the roof, maybe? Pardon me 1 sec. Thought I was gonna sneeze there. I did not. You ever have those moments where it just like, it feels like a sneeze is coming on and it just kind of lingers without actually causing you to sneeze? It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Okay, the house roof is done. We have a whole bunch of other parts of the building, though. Let's at least move the scaffolding to an accessible spot. Will it let me? There we are. I'm not going to be hopping on it just yet again, but just in case I need it in a moment. Have another dormer. Man, those Sour Sisters really did a number on this place. How could they do that to their fellow witch? I mean, it's right in their name. Sour Sisters. They're obviously very bitter. But They don't seem to fear that what they do will come back to them. And perhaps they should. Because imagine all this being caked in ×3 layers of dirt. It's bad enough as it exists right now. There we are. That's the roof cleaned. Okay, the dormer's cleaned as well. Alrighty. I sent a good streak of water over here, it seems like, while I was working on the previous dormer. That's all well and good. Eventually I need to pick up some of the other DLC for this. Just the fun stuff like Wallace and Gromit and SpongeBob and whatnot. The Wallace and Gromit had just been announced, I believe, when I played this last on the channel. Oh. Okay, I didn't fall all the way down. That's good. That was going to be a little annoying if that had happened. Oh well. At least it didn't happen. Let's clean this little section of the roof. And get the underside while we're right here. Ah, there's some stuff right on that little buttress there. Wasn't labeled as one, but that's exactly what that was. A buttress support for a building. It's always a fun word to say. Okay. Work on this side of the dormer now. And I can't wait to actually start doing this spooky games for October and Halloween. I know I mix them in from time to time anyway, as it is, but there's just something about playing them at the at Halloween time, you know? And I fell right off the roof there. Thankfully, that was not as scary as it could have been. I'm probably gonna need, pardon me. Grab the ladder and bring it up here. Okay. Let's take another peek from this side just to be sure. Oh, I see the problem. I see the messy spot. Get over here. There we are. Window's done. Now the frame is done as well. Okay. This side of the main roof is almost done anyway, so I might as well do this while I'm here. I sure hope that our friend Megan hasn't wound up with any additional any leaks as a result of the muckening here. Because if there are any, oh boy, is she gonna find out about them in the course of this cleaning. Okay, where else is there gunk? There's gotta be something I'm missing. Probably underneath one of the dormers where I didn't clean initially. There's a little bit right there. It's not on the other side, because that's done. Where is the dirt? Where's the dirt? Oh. Well, there's that's a different part of the roof there. Let's see if I can remember how to... No, that's not the right button. The chimney's not fully clean either, but... How do I highlight dirt again? It might be the underside of this ledge right here, honestly. Let me go grab a ladder. As much as I hate dropping down from here at this point. Oh yeah, that's the problem. Right there. Okay. I can actually get to that from the staircase, it looks like. That's good. Staircase wall, I'll clean that too while I'm here, it looks like. Oh boy, there's a lot of little nooks and crannies that I missed last time. Staircase landing. Switch into this mode so I don't give people motion sickness, I hope. Go ahead and get a whole bunch of these spots that I missed before. Yeah, there's the bit of the roof that I missed before. That's part of the wall, but oh. Okay. We're 10% away from completing the house. Yay! Oh, that's the eave cleaned. Where's the rest of the roof clean? I guess maybe on the other side. Door handle. There we are. We might get this done today. If we don't, it's going to be very, very close, I think. Can I jump up here? Yes? Yes, I can. Yeah, it's probably on the other side of the roof, I think. As in, over that way. Oh well. We'll get to that in a moment then. A lot of the big portions of this clean are done at this point. It'll just be... anywhere it's like, you missed a spot at this point. Although, of course, there's plenty of that in the conservatory. Let's be real, that looks like a greenhouse to me. Where else do you get the ingredients for the love potions and the vocabulary expanding I forget the word. See, clearly I didn't take it. I completely forgot what the word was that she used. Ah. Oh well. Okay, the battlement's cleaned. This almost looks cute, just the, like, an upside down, smiley face with the blinky eyes. So maybe one of the Sour Sisters isn't so sour. There's at least a sense of humor there, it looks like. Yeah, it looked kind of like an upside down XD face, you know. The whoops, did I do that? XD. You know. Can I make the jump, please? No? Okay. Let's place the ladder here then. Might make more sense to approach from the side here. Oh. Boy, did I miss part of the house roof, huh? That's where everything was. That's where all the mess was. Fingers crossed the ladder doesn't get in the way too much there. Yeah, that's where everything was. Now it's clean. It no longer is bothering me. I was about to be like, there's gonna be like this tiny little speck that somehow counted for 10% of that and I can't find it. You know? That's how it was starting to bother me a little bit. We're gonna spend like half an hour looking for it, type of situation. And I've gotten lost enough today. Okay, where's that last little bit of dirt? There it is. Okay. I'm probably going to want the scaffolding over here for most of the rest of this. Honestly. Whee! That was some fun physics. I didn't expect that to happen. Alright. Where is a good spot? There we are. Oh, good spot might be relative here, but do the quick circle that wasn't so quick because I got stuck. Do, do. Okay. It was just shadow, it turns out. Speaking of shadow, finally got around to, like, years later to seeing the third Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That was really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I have high hopes for the next one. It feels weird to be in like an era where, you know, video game movies actually tend to be good now. Like, there's still a couple of stinkers here and there, but actually, that should stay that direction, I think, and then I can clean like this. From this angle, it makes sense to go in this direction. We're getting there. I think we can get 4% done in half an hour. That'll be a nice thing to end off on, is actually having this done after nearly a year of being not touching this part of the game. Because I know that I did this like, oh gosh, how many months ago now? Also, where's the rest of... Oh, there's dirt. Okay. Is that the last of it? That is not. Time to try and remember. Let's see. Options. Controls. Here we go. Tab. Tab is the button I needed. Okay, obviously there's dirt over there. I'm up here. I might as well do this while I'm looking at it. Okay, hold up. Sprint. Nope. Didn't quite make it. Really? I had fun physics happen a moment ago. And now it doesn't want to let me. Okay. Well. We're not going to get caught up in trying to make that jump repeatedly. We're just going to look for where the heck is the rest of this dirt. Is it underneath? It's probably underneath. There's definitely stuff on the rear turret right here. There's some of the dirt that I was missing. There's some more. Oh boy, here's some more fun physics. Picking this up somehow. Except I can't place it from here. That's the downside. Okay, we're gonna just drop. Sorry to anyone who was a little freaked out by that. By that drop there. Will this actually... Yes, it will sit here. Okay. Oh. I'll work on those more in a second. Yeah, that's where a major bit of dirt was. Okay. Of course, I'm looking through this looking through this side of the scaffold at it because I turned it around for no reason that I can think of. There we are. Okay. I think most things are on the rear turret are done here. Just need to clean up some of the buttresses. Again, it's a really fun word. Okay. I think that's most of the rear tower here. To the roof of the conservatory / greenhouse. Maybe this'll be one of our last things here. Along with the house eaves and the pillars and whatnot. I'll approach it from the other direction momentarily, because I know there's going to be gunk on the other sides of these that I'm missing from this angle. Yeah, there we are. Oh, that's not the side that I expected it to be on. Okay. It's clean now, though. Small roof window clean. Yeah, the herb house. See, that's exactly what I was thinking it was. It's a greenhouse. How else do you make potions and tinctures and all sorts of nice drinks and treatments for people? Because I sure don't see any other garden around here. Around this back side of the house, that is. Here we are. Oh, not quite. We still got gunk. I should have known. Ah, that part counts as part of the dome window as well. Oh, I fell. I'm clumsy. There we are. Okay, now this should cover the roof. And with this, it's 99% done. So I'm probably just missing tiny little specks somewhere. Something that didn't go ding. What else is there? So, let's take a look-see. The apothecary counter. Okay, the apothecary counter is where? It's probably over this way. Ah, yeah, the apothecary wall. Yep, there we are. This is where a lot of the issues are. At least that it was highlighting at the moment. Okay, the counter is done. Ooh. That drop on that song just keeps startling me. Not even gonna lie. Apothecary hat belt, so it's up there. I need to grab my ladder. Okay, what am I missing here? continuously hitting tab just to be sure what is the dirt that I'm missing here. Where is the dirt? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're getting there. Oh, wow, the chimney. Oh, the chimney, right. That's a lot of... There's a lot of 99% and like, this is 74, so we need to head back to the roof. Oopsies. We're gonna just head straight to the top of this and just... yeet ourselves in that general direction. If we can. Considering I set this up in the opposite direction of what I wanted to do initially. Okay, let's see if we can actually... We're not making the jump. Okay. Maybe I should jump and then move forward. That's a thought. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay. We're gonna try to hit things from this angle, maybe. I left my ladder over there. I think there's another one that's up against the house somewhere here. Oh, I left it right there. Silly me. Yeah, there we are. Let's do this the simple way. Just use the ladder, silly. Okay, the chimney itself is clean. Chimney pots. Okay, that one is. But not all of them. They are individual, it looks like. Okay. What are we missing here? Just that? Okay. Now what are we looking at? Pumpkin shed door handle. I don't know how I missed that, but apparently I did. Let's go ahead and grab this in case we need to return to the roof at some point. Place that. Oh, the pumpkin shed door frame is done. Okay, door handle's done. I could swear I got all these done last time I was cleaning this house, but who knows? Kami themed power washing. Yes, Kasen. Good to see you. We got done with our earlier game, so I didn't want to end stream, so just go and get in the spooky mood. We're going to be cleaning up the witch's house here. House pillars. Okay, that is what one of the house pillars is. Where is the one that I need to clean? We're almost done with this one, thankfully. I started it ages and ages ago. Ah, that's where the dirt is. That cleans the house wall too. That took care of 3 things in one. Go figure. Oh no, I only did one of the front turret window frames? Oh my gosh. Well, I did say in case I needed to get back up to the roof. Okay, that one's done at least. How did I only do that one and not any of the others? Rhetorical question. I probably got distracted by a number of other things. But I hope you're doing well, Carson. There we are. Apothecary wall. Well, back to the apothecary building, I suppose. Doing okay, did a bunch of yard work, which you don't like doing. Oh, no, well, yard work is important. I do know that feeling, though. I want to say, ooh, that's probably the spot where I needed to clean. Oh boy, that is... Where did all that gunk come from? I don't remember it being here last time. Okay, that's cleaned at least now. Alrighty, what else have we got? 99. Oh, 98 is Pumpkin Shed Chimney. This is just having me run all over the place. Realistically, I should probably be checking which areas need things and then just doing them all at once, but... Oh, okay, I can climb this rock. I don't know if that's actually going to be helpful to me right now, but... Where on earth is that last bit of dirt here? Doesn't appear to be on this side. I'm hitting tab just to be sure about where it is. I guess it's not on the upper side, but where is it if it's not there? Do I have to get the soap out to actually make this count? I might need to get the soap out. What do you mean I have no metal cleaner? Usually you start spraying it like a crazy person to the stage. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm just going... Oh my gosh, and they're... Of course they're out of stock. Why wouldn't they be? Okay, I guess we're going for spray it like a crazy person mode. Let's also make this a long extension. There it goes. Conservatory frame. Where is the... Oh, it's just all over this place, I guess. Where did I miss the dirt? Let's switch into... Nope, not the long extension. Back to the short extension. But yeah, spraying it like a crazy person worked, it turns out. It was exactly what I needed to do. I don't think the dirt is on the roof now. There it is. Okay, so now we just have the perimeter columns, the house dormer windows. One of them. I'm not sure which one I'm missing. And the house eaves, which again, I'm not sure which one I'm missing. Okay. Well, thankfully it highlights when we opt for this. Perimeter columns. Where's the perimeter column that I'm missing here? It's over here. Of course it's over here. All the way. Where's the dirt? Was I looking right at it? I was looking right at it. Probably. There we are. Okay. There's that one taken care of. Dormer windows? No? Oh, it's that one. The round one. Okay. This I can do. Maybe. But inefficiently because I forgot to grab my ladder. I'm pretty sure I need the ladder for this one. For best effect. If I can place it. You know what? Place ladder. Exchange ladders here. It didn't want to let me jump with the ladder. Haha. Can I? I cannot, actually. Well, this is a problem. Okay. I guess we're going into spray it like a crazy person mode from here. There we are. And finally, whichever house Eve is the one that's left here. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. As it so happens, it's this one, thankfully. So we may be done sooner than I thought. The job's complete! Yay! We helped out our witch friend. That is a right nice house right there, if I do say so myself. I like their stained glass moon window, even though that was the pain in the butt. Just in time since dinner will be ready soon. Yeah, I was trying to get this all done before end of stream today. Thankfully managed it. So yeah. And thankfully remembers the entire process that I went through getting here for getting that all cleaned. Super Power Washer. Just to let you know, the party was a riot. Everyone had an amazing time. And guess who turned up? The Sour Sisters. At first I thought it was going to be carnage. They glided in with their sinister cackle and wands lifted at the ready. But as they circled the scene, everyone was on such a happy vibe that it completely disarmed them. And that bought us just enough time to show them that we weren't throwing out the old ways, we were just giving them a sprinkle. Then the real magic began. It was amazing how they just softened and blossomed. Turns out that they're not actually the Sour Sisters, but the Sower Sisters. Sower is in sower seeds? Yeah, they had herbs and roots in their pockets that I've never heard of, let alone know what to do with. They apologized and plonked themselves to the apothecary, adding a pinch here and another there, until every potion sang. Honestly, I doubt there's been that much laughter and dancing anywhere, ever. It feels like the community is really coming together now, and without your special brand of magic, I don't think it would have happened. At least not like that. Thank you. Yay! We cleaned the Halloween house. Just in time for dinner and just in time for spooky month. So thank you everyone who's been hanging out with me today and was here for the end of Lost Ember and stuck with me through PowerWash Simulator for the Halloween house. I really appreciate you all. We'll be back on Wednesday with more of Silk Song. Next Monday we'll start Spooky Month and Spooky Month proper. I hope you all look forward to it. Until then, please take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye-bye!